20 minutes of more details you may have missed while playing Fallout 3. The Lawbringer perk, available after reaching level 14, causes a unique raider named Junder's Plunkett to spawn inside a house in Arlington Cemetery. Plunkett is hiding there from the regulators and has curiously created a shrine to Abraham Lincoln in the basement. Upon defeating Junder's Plunkett, you can loot his unique finger, which can be traded for 1,000 caps. Additionally, he possesses a special variant of the spiked knuckles known as Plunkett's Valid Points. A bounty notice found on a dead regulator on the stairs in Arlington Cemetery suggests that Junder's Plunkett's victims may have included Derek Passion's parents, Louis Passion and Daisy Rowe. This bounty notice indicates that Plunkett is wanted for theft and multiple murders in Canterbury Commons. This also aligns with the information that Derek's parents, who lived in Canterbury Commons, were killed by raiders. Another hidden benefit of the Lawbringer perk is that it prevents regulator hit squads from spawning and attacking you if you have evil karma. Conversely, if you have the Contract Killer perk, it stops Talent Company mercenaries from spawning if you have good karma. According to the official Fallout 3 game guide, Lucas Sims is secretly affiliated with the regulators. It was originally planned for him to have special dialogue explaining where to turn in fingers dropped by evil characters. Did you know that during the birthday party in Vault 101, you can drop the sweet roll given to you by Old Lady Palmer on the ground before Butch tries to take it? Doing this triggers a unique dialogue and a reaction from Butch. I threw it away, but you're welcome to eat it off the floor if you want.
You think you're funny? We'll see how funny you are later when I'm pounding on your face. Come on, Paul, this loser ain't worth our time.
You can also eat it and say this instead. It sure was good when I ate it a few minutes ago.
You what? Dang, I love those sweet rolls Old Lady Palmer makes. You little... Just stay out of my way, you got it?
Gumdrops are not your average consumable. They are actually a rare collectible scattered across the Wasteland. There are only 13 boxes of gumdrops in the entire game, and they are all well hidden. CJ Young and James Hargrave in Rivet City each carry a pack that can be pickpocketed. There's a secret dialogue option in the Mothership Zeta DLC if you have the Mysterious Stranger perk. When trapped in the holding cell at the beginning of the DLC with Soma, this option will appear during the discussion about Soma's escape plan. If we're lucky, a friend of mine might show up to help.
Okay. So does that mean you're in?
This is the only Mysterious Stranger perk dialogue option in the whole game. In the National Archives, by answering questions correctly on US history in one of the terminals, you can receive Archives prize vouchers. These vouchers can be traded at another terminal for either berry, grape, or orange Mentats. This appears to be the only way to obtain these specific flavors of Mentats in the entire game. You can also get prize vouchers by breaking into a safe, located in the Archives Administration's office. Dogmeat, the lovable four-legged companion found in the scrapyard, can sometimes break into locked containers and retrieve weapons. For instance, in the Sniper Shack, there's a very hard-locked locker containing the unique Victory sniper rifle. If you have Dogmeat with you, you can ask him to find the weapon, and he will retrieve the sniper rifle for you. When in VATS, holding the V key on the keyboard or the right bumper on a controller allows you to zoom out. This enhances your perception of your surroundings, making it easier to spot and target enemies that would otherwise be out of view. Did you know you can get power armor training early by completing the Operation Anchorage DLC? Typically, power armor training becomes available only after accessing the Citadel during the quest Picking Up the Trail. However, if you head to the Virtual Strategic Solutions facility early in the game and help the outcasts beat the simulation, you will be rewarded with power armor training and a suit of T-51B power armor to use in the main game. Additionally, if you find and equip Brotherhood power armor, Sarah Lyons will have a unique reaction to it at the GNR Plaza.
I guess it's my turn to thank you. Anyway, the area is secure, so you're free to talk to Three Dog if you need to. By the way, because you helped us, I'm going to let you wear that power armor, but don't you ever forget where it came from.
In Oasis, if you stand behind Harold, the FEV mutant infected by a parasitic tree called Bob, and try to interact with him, he will ask you to move and stand in front of him instead.
Please, I can't very well speak to you when you're back there. Come around. to where I can see. Stand where I can see you.
While hacking a terminal, you can search through the seemingly meaningless characters, letters, numbers, and symbols to find hidden hacks. These hacks will stand out by highlighting multiple characters when you hover over them. There are two benefits of these hidden hacks. They can eliminate incorrect password combinations, increasing your chances of finding the right one, and they can also restore your remaining tries, giving you more opportunities to crack the code. After completing the Wasteland Survival Guide quest given to you by Moira Brown, after some time, you can experience a random encounter with a character who is using the guide to survive in the Wasteland. The character's reaction to the guide will vary based on how effectively you helped Moira during the quest, resulting in one of three possible responses. A good reaction.
Greetings, fellow survivor. Another fine day in the wastes, isn't it?
You must be crazy, it's never a good day out here.
That's where you're wrong, my friend. I'm alive, I've got food, and humanity is hard at work surviving and rebuilding. Haven't you heard the good news? Haven't you read the Wasteland Survival Guide?
Read it? I helped write it.
Glory be, you're the great survivor. Bless you, oh bless you for sharing your wisdom with mankind. You've given us all a chance to hope again.
Blessings to you too. Surely you would care to give a tithe for that wisdom?
Oh yes, of course. Please accept this. It's all I have, but surely I owe everything to the lessons in your holy guide. Bless you.
A medium or mixed reaction.
Another Wasteland survivor, huh? Sorry, but I don't got enough to share. Get your own copy of the book and do your own hunting.
Book? What book?
Ain't you heard of the Wasteland Survival Guide? Bought one off a trader, and it's the reason my family's back up to 2 meals a day.
Actually, I helped write that book.
Is that so? Well, thanks, stranger. You and that Moira girl done all right by me and mine. Nice writing.
And a bad reaction.
Glad to see a friendly face out here. I swear that damn book nearly ended me.
What book?
This so-called Wasteland Survival Guide, it's a piece of crap is what it is. Serves me right for taking advice from some crazy girl's book.
Actually, I helped write that book.
Then I think you ought to leave before I decide to pay you back for all the bad advice, and take your damn book with you too.
The character's equipment will also vary, depending on the quality of the survival guide you helped create. In Vault 87, while searching for the Garden of Eden creation kit, you can encounter an insane human named Sid in one of the isolation rooms in the test labs. According to his backstory, he was forced to witness his friends being turned into horrific failed experiments by the super mutants, and was told he would meet the same fate, causing him to lose his mind.
Can't you see? They're all dead! It's all my fault!
His loss of rational thought can be heard by listening to his deranged ramblings.
Get out! Go away! No! It's under my skin! It's under my skin! Get it away! My mind! It's burning!
If you have the Toughness perk, a unique dialogue option becomes available when talking to Ted Strayer. During the quest, you gotta shoot him in the head, while trying to obtain one of the keys for Mr. Crowley. Just give me the key, don't ask why.
Okay, dude. Don't have a cow. Here, take it.
An interesting fact about the Lone Wanderer that many players miss is their bilingual fluency in both English and Chinese. This is made evident by the fact that the Lone Wanderer can read Chinese Special Ops manuals, which are clearly written in Chinese. Additionally, they understand brief phrases spoken by Chinese soldiers in the Anchorage simulation, even being able to hold a conversation with a Chinese general and fully comprehend his words. This stands in contrast to encounters like with the Japanese samurai Toshiro Kago in the Mothership Zeta DLC, who communicates exclusively in Japanese. The Lone Wanderer is incapable of understanding him. If you wear a vault suit while visiting Paradise Falls, the other slavers will comment on it.
You look like a damn fool in that vault suit.
You look like a damn fool in that vault suit.
Additionally, when first entering the area, Grouse will react to it as well.
Are you kidding me? You've never heard of Paradise Falls? Oh, right, the suit. You're right out of the vault, aren't you? Great.
After completing the Big Trouble in Big Town side quest, and either helping or teaching the town's residents how to defeat the super mutants, you may encounter a scavenger a few days later in a random encounter heading to Big Town. The scavenger's wares will depend on what you taught the residents. If you taught them how to sneak and hide, the scavenger will be selling them stealth boys.
I'm headed to Big Town. There's good money to be made there. They ordered a few stealth boys.
If you taught them how to fix robots, the scavenger will offer robot parts.
I'm headed to Big Town. There's good money to be made there. They ordered a bunch of robot parts.
If you showed them how to use guns, the scavenger will bring firepower.
I'm headed to Big Town. There's good money to be made there. They ordered a bunch of firepower.
If you taught them how to use mines, the scavenger will provide explosives.
I'm headed to Big Town. There's good money to be made there. They ordered a bunch of high-powered explosives.
And if you just help them defeat the mutants without teaching them any specific skills, the scavenger will bring general supplies and food.
I'm headed to Big Town. There's good money to be made there. They ordered a ton of supplies, and now that it's safe, I'm heading up there.
Alternatively, if you chose to leave the people of Big Town to their fate, the town will be wiped out after about 7 in-game days, and the scavenger will say this instead.
I'm heading up to Big Town to see what's left for the taking. I heard everyone up there was either killed or dragged off by super mutants. Finders keepers. Am I right?
What's interesting is that he never actually shows up in Big Town, no matter how long you wait. Instead, the only way to see him in the town is to follow or escort him all the way there. Once he arrives there, he won't leave. Another interesting fact about this guy is that it's possible to encounter him again for the second time headed to Rivet City. He will claim that the residents of Big Town bought all his stock, and he is now returning to Rivet City to replenish his supplies.
I'm heading back to Rivet City to get more supplies to sell to Big Town. They bought out my entire stock.
If you have the Child at Heart perk, you can convince James Hargrave in Rivet City to steal ammunition for you from Flak and Shrapnel's store. I bet you aren't afraid of anything. Would you steal some ammo for me?
Course I'm not afraid. I'll take it and he'll never know. I'll have it by tomorrow.
He will provide you a random amount of ammunition of a random type once every 12 in-game hours, with no karma penalty. Hey, did you ever steal any ammo from Flak and Shrapnel for me?
Sure. I pinched this from the table. He never even saw me. I can get you some more by tomorrow.
This perk will also allow you to shame Midea in the PID DLC for attempting to kidnap a baby. Unable to bear the guilt, she will abandon the idea and reveal Werner's location. I can't believe you're going to steal a baby from her loving parents.
It's not like we were going to harm her. We just needed to kidnap her for our freedom. Look, sometimes these things have to happen. Okay. Werner was the one who wanted to steal the baby. I just wanted our freedom. I didn't think about what it would take. Werner's hiding in the steel yard. Look for a rooftop door in the southwest. There, are you happy? Go! Just stop looking at me like that.
In the Point Lookout DLC, when talking to Croatoa with the Child at Heart perk, you can obtain the unique fertilizer shovel as well. I love digging in dirt, but I can never get anything to grow right.
It feels good to work with dirt, doesn't it? Some people call it work, but they don't understand. Take my shovel. It has seen much use and much dirt. Maybe it will help you.
Callahan's Magnum is a unique scoped .44 Magnum once wielded by a Pentagon military policeman. It's the most powerful small gun's handgun obtainable in the game. This weapon becomes available only after you destroy the Citadel, while aboard the Enclave mobile base crawler during the quest Who Dares Wins. You can find it inside a safe within the ruins at the bottom of the crater. The name of this gun is a nod to Harry Callahan from the 1971 movie Dirty Harry, who carries a Smith & Wesson Model 29.44 Magnum as his signature weapon. If you use Callahan's terminal to unlock the safe in the ruins, it reveals that this particular Callahan's first name was Harold. There's a character named the Wanderer located east of Roosevelt Academy, accompanied by guard dogs. What's special about this individual is that they wear a unique, one-of-a-kind piece called the Wanderer's leather armor. Unlike regular leather armor, wearing it grants a +10 bonus to small gun skills. They also have a small camp set up nearby with a bunch of useful supplies. In the quest to Replicated Man, you can obtain both rewards. After speaking to Pinkerton and preparing to conclude the quest, start by talking to Harkness and reveal to him that he is an android and that Dr. Zimmer is searching for him. Harkness will express his intent to kill Zimmer, but suggest that you would rather handle Zimmer yourself. Harkness will agree and give you his weapon, the unique A321 plasma rifle. Next, approach Zimmer and instead of immediately attacking, initiate a conversation and inform him that Harkness is the android. Zimmer will then grant you the Wired Reflex perk. After receiving the perk, you can choose to eliminate Zimmer without provoking the other Rivet City residents, ensuring a good karma outcome. During the unmarked quest, Our Little Secret in Andale, after discovering where the families in the small town get their meat from, you will be confronted by Jack Smith and some of the other residents. Having the Cannibal perk will allow you to have a unique dialogue option with a unique response from Jack. I would have grabbed myself a snack while I was in there, but that'd be rude.
You're right, it sure would have. You know, you're a breath of fresh air. Every time someone discovers our little secret, we have to hear about it. It's always, oh, how can you do this? Or, you're such terrible people. Or, please not me, I have a kid in Rivet City. Well, I have kids too.
The comment about one of his victims saying, "Please not me, I have a kid in Rivet City," refers to James Hargrave's father. Both James and his mother believe he abandoned them, unaware that he was actually killed and eaten in Andale. There's a one-of-a-kind Chinese assault rifle called a Xuanlong assault rifle, which can only be obtained after completing the unmarked quest Jiggs loot in the Museum of Technology. This quest involves deciphering a series of secret codes hidden within the terminals throughout the museum, left by Prime, a Wasteland hacker. These codes were designed as tests for his comrade Jiggs, and served as a secure method to exchange loot. To find the Xuanlong, you must input specific number codes into a total of 3 terminals. The challenge lies in the fact that a single mistake will void the quest, and your chance to obtain the rifle. Once you successfully input all the codes, you will receive a note from Prime, instructing you to meet him at the diner near the Jury Street metro station. Upon arriving at the diner, you'll discover Prime's body, lying on a table behind the counter. On the body, you will find the Xuanlong assault rifle, considered the best rifle in the game due to its higher damage and 36-round magazine, compared to the regular weaker Chinese assault rifle which only holds 24 rounds. Another lesser-known weapon that some players may not know about is the Perforator, belonging to Everett in the PID DLC. The Perforator is a unique infiltrator rifle that offers increased damage per shot, higher DPS, critical chance, critical damage, and better accuracy. This weapon can be obtained by bringing Everett 90 steel ingots during the unmarked quest Millworker. He will reward you with the weapon.
I probably shouldn't, but damn if you ain't earned it. Here, this is the best gun I ever had. A little slower on the trigger, but she makes up for it in power and accuracy. Use her in good health.
Also, if you bring 100 ingots to him, he will reward you with the tribal power armor.
Well, I'll be damned. That makes 100 ingots you found. And here I remember thinking you'd be lucky to bring back any at all. Ain't no question. You earned the treasure of my collection. This armor goes all the way back to when the Brotherhood tried to wipe out the pit. Some of the tribals who worshipped Asher made it to look like their god. Try it on, and you'll feel a little like a god yourself.
In the Enclave base crawler, if you set all the robots to attack everyone, or by using the Robotics Expert perk to attack only Enclave members, an entry will appear in one of the terminals in the satellite control tower. This entry discusses all the robots going haywire, and it only appears if you interfere with the robots at the robot control mainframe. Another benefit of having the Robotics Expert perk is when dealing with Button Gwyneth during the quest Stealing Independence. You can order the robot to stand down via unique dialogue option.
Stand by. Rebooting program. Command structure reset. Complete. Self-diagnostic. Complete. Program reset. Awaiting user input.
Same with Milo, the shipping foreman Mr. Handy at the Nuka-Cola plant.
Command accepted. Security program disengaged.
Another small detail that some players may have missed is that the Gomez family, whom you meet in Vault 101, were originally residents of Springvale. Next to one of the burned down houses in Springvale, you can find a letter in a mailbox from Vault Tech congratulating the Gomez family on their acceptance into Vault 101.